Right, just wanted to do this because I know this is probably pretty obvious to some people, but other people's not might know about this. So Rivnuts, I absolutely love them. Rivnuts are amazing. So if you can imagine, like, this is a car door or bulkhead or a boot or anything that you want, basically anything that you need to fix a nut and bolt to, what you do is get hole marker. I can't remember what these are called. A punch, not a drift, or no, not a drift. A centre marker. So you mark your metal. So you've got somewhere to put your drill bit. See that there? Now, what you do is you decide what sort of size rivnut you want to use, whether it be like a anywhere up from, what do they do these from? What does it say on there? M3 to M12. So pick what you want to pick, which one you want to use, which size bolt you want to use for your application. So just for the sake of arguments, I'm going to use an M6. So this is what they look like. Okay, focus there. Can I get it in focus? Yeah. So basically, the ribbed centre that you can see crushes, and it's got a thread on the inside there. Can you see that? Let me pick it out. It's got a thread in there. So if I get an M6 bolt, you'll see that it threads through. Now, what you want to do is drill a hole in your sheet metal where you need your riv nut to go. And what I always do is I'll get some calipers, because I can never remember. These are just some cheapy ones. Now this is an M6 riv nut, and it's 8.6 across. So we need to remember that. 8.6. So get your drill bits. Let's have a look. 8.6. What have I got that's close? I always go, if I haven't got the exact one, I'll always go a little bit bigger, because it will crush up anyway. So I've got a 9mm drill bit here. So let's put that in the drill. And then we'll drill this out here. There we go, with the powers of television, there is a 9mm hole. Right, so what you do now, so I'm using a 6mm bolt in this. So what I need to do is I've got a 6mm thing here. See that it says on there, M6. So I need to take this one out, which is always difficult because I can never remember how to do it. Not their fault. So take this out. This is just a cheap one off of eBay, but absolutely amazing. What size is that? M8. So I don't M8 in there. Put that all back in there. Okay, I'm on the M6. If this one just goes back on. Like that. Just make sure it sits down properly. Locks in. Right, that's that. This thing goes on the top. This then goes on the top of that. And then we have lock in, well, our riv nut. So all I want to do now is get a M6 riv nut, screw it on the end here, like so. Open it all the way out, screw it on so as it goes through like that. Look, that is now ready to go into my hole here. So just imagine this is on the car and that I actually drilled it out properly. Okay, hold on. There we go. So what happens is you want to crush this rivnut into this piece of metal. And watch what happens. Sorry about shakiness there. So what's happened here is that ribbed section has folded over and is now pinched between the collar and the piece of metal that you actually want to put a rivnut in. There you go, look, it's pinched. So there's the collar. It's pinched on now. So now you can get your 6mm bolt. And imagine again, like I said, this is the bulkhead or a boot or anywhere that you want to put a nut in. And screw it in. And that's it. And that is amazing. And that when you tighten it down, it will pinch even harder. So you don't have to use a nut and bolt. So if you've got somewhere that's really awkward to get to, just shove a rivnut in there and you're away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now on my column support. Awesome, aren't they?